If you're an independent artist today, you know the biggest challenge isn't making great music. It's getting people to actually hear it. The digital world is just so crowded. So how do you cut through all that noise? Well, let's break down the modern playbook that's turning talented artists into viral sensations. Okay, let's just dive right in. We all see songs explode seemingly overnight on TikTok or Instagram, right? But how does that actually happen? It's so easy to think it's all about these massive marketing budgets or just pure dumb luck. But the truth is, it's often way more strategic and, believe it or not, a lot more achievable than you might think. And the slide right here gets to the absolute heart of it. The old myth was to just throw money at the problem, buy big, expensive ads and force your song onto people. But the reality, what actually works today, is something called organic adoption. It's all about getting creators to want to use your music, not because you paid them, but because they genuinely love it. And that brings us to our first key principle. And this isn't just about a different tactic. We're talking about a completely different philosophy for how music spreads in the digital age. This is a mindset shift that really does change everything. So what in the world is organic creator adoption? Well, it's pretty simple. It's when an influencer hears your track and has that light bulb moment. Like, yes, this is perfect for the video I want to make. They choose it. They use it naturally. It's not some stiff transactional ad. It's a creative choice. And that little difference, it's everything. So why does this organic approach just win, hands down, every time? Well, first, it feels authentic to their audience, which builds real trust. Second, the algorithms on these platforms are literally built to reward genuine engagement. So organic use just naturally performs better. This then creates this amazing domino effect as other users pick it up. And finally, it lasts so much longer than a paid ad that just vanishes the second your budget runs out. To make this work, you have to get inside a creator's head. And trust me, it's rarely just about the money. They need music that's relevant to their niche. It has to fit the emotional vibe of their content. And this one's a big one. It needs to be repeatable. Can they use this sound again and again to create a trend? Your song is a creative tool for them. Okay, so if we're not targeting the biggest names with the biggest checks, who are we talking to? Well, this brings us to the secret weapon of viral marketing, micro-influencers. The power of these smaller, dedicated creators is one of the most misunderstood parts of this whole game. I mean, just look at this comparison. It says it all. A mega influencer might have millions of followers, sure, but their engagement rate is often incredibly low. A micro-influencer, on the other hand, has a smaller but fiercely loyal community that trusts their recommendations. Their audience doesn't just watch, they act. And that super high engagement, that is pure gold to the algorithm. And this right here is the chain reaction of virality. It doesn't start with one massive post. It starts when a handful of small, trusted creators use a sound. Their engaged audiences see it, they love it, and they start using it too. That user-generated spread is the trigger. It's what tells the algorithm, hey, something special is happening here. And then it starts scaling your sound to millions. So we know who to target, and we know why. Now for the really practical part. How do you actually reach out? Let's get into the step-by-step playbook for crafting the perfect pitch that creators will actually read and respond to. All right, first things first, let's cover what not to do. It's so important to remember that creators get dozens of these pitches every single day. So mass copy-pasted DMs, pitches that are all about you or trying to tell them exactly what video to make, those are instant deletes. They just signal that you don't really respect their time or their creative process. Instead, just follow this simple, respectful formula. Step 1, a personal message. Mention a specific video of theirs you liked. Show you're a real fan. Step 2, explain the fit. Why is your song a perfect tool for their content? And step 3, maybe the most crucial part, give them total creative freedom. Trust them to know their audience best. This really just highlights the two paths you can take. One is a spammy, self-centered request. The other is the start of a genuine, respectful collaboration. You're not asking for a favor here. You're offering a creative tool. And when you do reach out, make it incredibly easy for them. Send a short 7 to 15-second clip that's ready to be used. Give them a little context on the vibe. Is it energetic, sad, funny? And then end with no pressure. This removes all the tension and shows you respect their decision, whatever it is. Okay, so you did it. You landed a placement. But getting that first creator to post is just the spark. Now, how do you fan those flames and help it grow into a full-blown trend? Your work isn't done yet, not by a long shot. So this point is crucial. You have to understand the order of operations. First, you seed the sound organically with creators who genuinely love it. You prove the concept works. Only when you see it starting to gain real traction should you even think about paying to amplify it. Just remember, paid ads can pour fuel on a fire, but they can't start one. When a creator uses your sound, you need to become their biggest fan. Engage with their video the second it goes up. Like it, comment, share it, repost it to your own stories. Thank them. This doesn't just build a great relationship, it encourages other creators to use the sound when they see how supportive and cool you are to work with. And as you're doing outreach, just be on the lookout for these red flags. First, creators with tons of followers but a totally dead comment section, that could be fake engagement. Second, creators whose feed is just a wall of sponsored posts, they're likely just a billboard, not a genuine collaborator. And most importantly, if their audience isn't your potential audience, it doesn't matter how big they are, it's just a waste of everyone's time. You know, it all comes back to this one idea. Stop thinking about buying ads and start thinking about earning adoption. When you treat creators as collaborators, offer them a tool that helps them create and really earn their trust, the growth you're looking for will follow. So the real question isn't just how to get your music heard. It's, are you willing to be a partner, not just a pitcher?